Hello there, people of YouTube. Back with another video. Today we've decided to upgrade some of the lighting on the Harley. When I was driving the Jeep all the time, I got used to the LED lighting, and then going back to halogen just isn't the same. Somehow the light doesn't seem white, it seems more of a yellow. So I decided to upgrade the Harley from this halogen light bulb to LED headlight. Also, while I figured I was doing that, I'd go ahead and add some driving lights here, LED driving lights, and kind of light up the edges of the road and stuff. You know, is there such a thing as too much visibility? I don't quite think so. Anyways, I went ahead and added this first piece. This is a passing light, driving light, whatever you want to call it, mount for Harley Davidson Fat Boy. Quick and easy installation anyway. It's just 4 bolts right here. Take out your factory screws. With this one I bought on eBay. I did have to go ahead and buy the hardware, and the top I had to buy 4 spacers to fit in there, but whatever, you'll figure it out if you want to. What I've chosen for the upgrade is, let's see, here's some 4.5 inch passing lights. Are black in color to match my headlight, so our headlight bucket, and we got some LEDs in there, so hopefully that'll come out cool. Apparently this is grounded right through the bracket, and you just got one positive lead coming out the bottom, so I'm just gonna rig these right to my high beams. So that's kind of how I want them set up. And then just for a quick mock-up, I did add some washers on the bottom here to space the light up on this bar. Quick mock-up here. Throw this thing on just so you got an idea of what it will look like. The black from the headlight housings is about the same exact color, so that's cool. So yeah, basically it'll look like that, obviously with one also on the other side. And then the headlight, what I chose to upgrade that with is just another eBay part here. I shop a lot on eBay. You guys will come to see that, obviously. Is this one here. It's kind of got like this honeycomb design right here. Here, I'll take this off. It's got like this honeycomb design with all these separate little LEDs in here. And then it's got these LED strip lights up here. They are like driving lights or whatever. And then low beam, just this line here is illuminated. High beam, these lines here also come up. So with low beam, I'm going to wire it so where I got a stripe here and these stripes here for low beam. And then with high beam, everything will illuminate, including the driving or passing lights, whatever you want to call them. So yep, go ahead and get those driving lights mounted, and then we'll look into some wiring. Alright, we're back here. I went and grabbed a couple tools, and here's our passing light. And some people like to see these unboxings and what kind of pocket knives people are using. This here is the Camillus Chunk. I use this knife quite a bit, actually. A bit of a knife collector, and got some good ones, some fun ones. So we'll go ahead and open this here. Passing light, pretty cool. Comes with lock washer and a small spacer, or a small washer on there. What I did to the other side was add 3 washers to get a height to where the passing light was about in the middle of the high beam light. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on this side too. 3 of the same sized washers that I used last time. And then, whoop, I dropped it. And then I'll put this through the bracket and add the lock washer and the nut. Hopefully you guys can see this because I forgot to zoom the camera in. But so we got the lock washer. Well, come on there, guys. The lock washer and the nut. Trying to thread a needle with a wet noodle here. Alright. We spin that on, and I already snugged up the other side. So I know that this is a 17 mil. I'm not going to focus too hard on where exactly the light's aiming right now because obviously these are going to have to be aimed after dark at a later time, maybe tonight. There, we get that. Well, that was not even close to being straight. That'll just bother my OCD, so we'll put this like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Next will be taking this rim or this ring here off from the headlight bucket to access that halogen bulb, and we'll pull that out and get to installing the LED. Let me see. Zoom you guys in so you can see a little better. There you go. Get my chair over here because I'm an old man. Actually, I just hurt my back yesterday, so will not push it today. That's why we're doing lighter duty today, is working on the bike. Otherwise, I got a bunch of other things I gotta do. Not today. So we got this one screw here on the bottom, and I think that should be it. Sometimes they got screws on the side, but I don't see any on this one. So we're just gonna hope that that's all there is. Put this screw somewhere where I won't lose it. Right there. See what we got. Got a ring. And then looks like we got another inner ring in here, so got a few screws to take out here. One here. Yep. I could have used a power screwdriver had I known. But now I do, right? Well, next time. One here. Boy, it's turning out to be a nice day today. Warming up real nice, birds are out. I'm just gonna support the headlight while I loosen up this last one so it doesn't just fall out and bang up my fender. This is a real-time video, I guess. Whoops. Well, we'll get that. I'll just take a minute and look for that in a few minutes. But get this out of here. I ain't gotta worry about it falling out. Oh, I guess you just popped right out of there. They don't give you much length on the wires there, do they? Okay, so here we go. Halogen bulb connector looks like that. The LED connector, let's see, also looks like that, so we're in good shape. And then this extra red wire here, I already installed one of these lights on Yamaha V-Star, so kind of know how it goes. This extra wire here is for the running light strips in here. So we'll just go ahead and plug this in and see how they have it wired right now. Let me see. Hopefully that ring will fit right over here. Where's that ring? Yep, that ring fits perfectly on here. So. And what I think we'll do is put one screw in there just to hold this up for a minute, so I'm not worried about it falling out. Then I'll have to go and look for that other screw here. Transitional eyeglasses got all dark on me because I'm sitting out here in the sun. Almost a little too dark to where I can't really see what I'm doing. Get that screw started in there. There it goes. Put this thing on there for now. Let's see, get out of there. Just so I don't have to worry about it falling out, hopefully. Alright. Well. Okay, well, turn it on and see what it's about. Okay. There we go. So we got low beam, which is at center row, is on. And then we'll hit the high beam, which is all the rest of them here. And just these running lights here have to be hooked to the low beam circuit. So I will grab a test light and see which prong has power when the... Sorry guys, I just seen my screw down there, so I'm a little distracted. The one that I dropped. Yeah, get the test light, check these prongs here, and see which one of them has power when the low beams are on. And then I'll hook the driving light wire, which was that extra red wire there I showed you. I'll hook that in with whatever prong I need to. So yep, we'll just be back when we get the light out. Okay, I brought you in a little closer. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have used a circuit tester before, but in case you haven't, this is how it works. Put this little alligator clamp on the ground, and then you use this probe to attach to a suspected power wire. Little bulb inside will illuminate. What we're doing here is testing to see if either the white or the yellow is the low beam power. Appears to be the yellow. White has no power. Yellow, see, it illuminates that light right there. So I think you can probably see that. So yellow is our low beam power. And what we need to do is wire in this light, or this wire rather, into the loom on the low beam power circuit. So instead of cutting into my Harley's wiring harness, I just peeled back some of the coating on this wire. So we know this is the yellow that it has to be attached to. So we're going to go ahead and make a splice in these wires, and I'm going to solder it and then put some heat shrink tubing on it. And then I think that'll be good. And then what we discovered here is the low beam is the yellow, and we know that the black is ground. So this white here is the high beam power. So the high beam power I want to run to these passing lights here. So we're going to splice into that one as well, and then we'll run a wire, a new wire here. I've got some 12 gauge, maybe 14, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably 12 gauge wire. I'm going to run from our high beam circuit over to these lights here. And we'll do the same thing. We'll solder and shrink wrap all of our connections there and here at the back of this light. Then we'll put everything back in there and see if we got it right. Okay, so I have these passing lights or driving lights or whatever. I ran a new wire into the bucket right here, spliced them into the high beam circuit, and then this is the wire to the little LED lines that I got for the low beam circuit. That's all plugged in. This is all wired up. I want to put some zip ties along this and try to hide this wire at the back of it best I can. So right now I'm just gonna tuck everything back up in there and then we'll test for function. Okay, so installation is complete. This fit right into that Harley headlight bucket, no problem. It's a 7-inch LED. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I wired it up to where these strips here and then this center line of honeycomb little LEDs lights up under low beam, and then under high beam we've got all of the honeycomb and the passing lights. Quick demonstration. Here's the low beam, there's the high beam, low, high, low, high. Yeah, I mean, it might not look like much when the sun's all bright and shining like this, but tonight after the sun goes down I'll go ahead and aim the lights and everything, and I know it'll be a vast improvement over the stock halogen. Kind of got a little bit of a cool look to it too, I think. I like those passing lights on bikes. So this is my Harley Davidson Fat Deuce, I call it. I named this girl Beetlejuice, and what it actually is a Harley Davidson Softail Deuce. You could tell by that rear fender there. It has the telltale tail light. It's got solid mag wheels on it, Vance & Hines exhaust. Really nice bike. Previous owner did take a Harley Davidson Fat Boy front end and put it on there, hence the term Fat Deuce. And I think he also, correct me if I'm wrong, added these tank badges that I believe to be from a Fat Boy. I recently bought that gas cap there. But yeah, it's a real nice bike actually. 36,000 miles. Frickin' thing rips, man. One more thing I'd like to add just here, quick thing at the end of the video. A lot of people complain about these big old pizza cutter wheels, claim that somehow the wind will push you off the road and such. I don't think so, guys. You know, I think anybody will just make excuses for lack of skill or whatever. With the physics on it, I think a spoke wheel spinning, you know, while you're riding down the road, I don't think any air is going to get through that either. So, but that's my opinion. Anyways, hey, thanks for watching this Harley Davidson LED headlight driving light upgrade. If you like these kind of videos, or if you like the other videos on my channel, won't you please consider subscribing? It really helps to let YouTube know that you guys like the content that I'm putting out. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, guys.